What's up YouTube, it's AJ Watt back to you guys from the figure unboxing review, this time of the brand new DC Justice League MAFEX Batman figure. This is not the tactical suit, this is his regular bat outfit right after BVS. As you guys can see, we get the same style packaging we get with the MAFEX figures. This one is number 56 out of the whole Metacom toy line of basically of their figures. And on the top left you see the DC logo. Justice League has the Wonder Woman, Batman, Superman, Aquaman, Cyborg, and Flash logos. And at the bottom left you see a pretty cool picture of the figure posed up close of the face. Bottom says Batman action figure, MAFEX number 56, Metacom Toys. On the side you also get another image of the Batman figure posed up, standing up in a neutral pose, number 56 at the bottom too as well. And then on the back you have some basic images of the figure posed up, shows some of his accessories, just like the grenade, or the, I would call it the kryptonite gun, the grapple gun, and the batarangs, as well as the extra head sculpt, which is very nice, and the pleather cape, and some stuff in Chinese or Japanese, wherever this figure comes from. And at the top, I have a cool picture of the Batman. And then at the bottom, just have your regular warning information. I'm very excited to open up this guy. I don't have the... I sold my Batman v Superman Batman figure because I thought he was like too scrawny, he was too skinny. It was still a great figure, but it didn't live up to that Ben Affleck body sculpt. And this one kind of is, I'm not gonna say scrawny, but he is a little slim. But he is a much improved, kind of more muscular figure than the BVS one. So I'm very excited to open up this guy. So let's go ahead and open up the MAFEX Justice League Batman. And so here I have the MAFEX Justice League Batman out of the packaging for you guys. And from my time moving this figure around, articulating it, putting in some badass poses, this has to be probably one of the best Batman figures of all time. MAFEX nailed it with the sculpting, the paint job, everything about the figure is just 100%. My only gripe about the figure is just the cape. They could have executed that better because it does kind of raise off his shoulders, which is a little bit weird, but it's something that I can work with. But other than that, the figure is just 100% fantastic. The kind of the muscle tone is a little bit kind of on the slim side, but it does look muscular, and it does look better than the BVS Batman did. So let's go ahead and dive into his accessories, and then we'll take a closer look at the MAFEX Justice League Batman figure. Alright guys, so for starters, he comes with the kryptonite grenade launcher, as we see from the Batman BVS movie. So he should have came with a gun where he was attacking the parademons. I kind of understand it where MAFEX is coming from, because they didn't do it, because it was introduced a little bit towards more of the ending of the film. But I mean, it's still a cool accessory in case you guys missed out on the BVS MAFEX Batman. So that's a very nice addition. It's done in just a plain black color throughout it, but of course it does have nice sculpting and everything like that on there. So really no complaints there. And then he comes with the, of course, the grapnel gun as well. Once the camera goes into focus, you can see he does come with the little two grapples right over there. One's also inserted right over here, so that's pretty cool. And it's painted right over here like in a kind of a brown to make it look like wood, just like the movie, so it's a little film accurate. So you can see some of the line works going throughout the grapple gun. I think it's awesome. Paint and sculpting on this is freaking ridiculous. Good job MAFEX on that. Comes with a little smoke grenade as well. Just a plain black smoke grenade, so nothing too fancy or anything like that. And then he comes with 3 batarangs as well. kind of plain. I don't know if they're the same ones as the BVS Batman, but we get 3 of them. So they're done in the Batflick logo, so keep on hating people. And then he comes with an alternate head sculpt with more of a grinding teeth. When you look at the new face scans from basically like MAFEX, Hasbro, and SH Figure Arts, from a distance they look okay, or they look very good, but when you get up close to them, it's kind of you can kind of see some of the what's the word I'm looking for? I'm gonna just say some of the defects. Like when you kind of zoom in on this one over here onto like his 5 o'clock shadow, it's kind of messy and all over the place. And then he does have a booty chin right over here. The light's catching it, as you guys can see right there. So other than that, really no biggie. Nice alternate head sculpt. They could have did the eyes a little bit better though. And he also comes with the MAFEX standard stand, dynamic posing stand. So if you want to put him in that, you can. Kind of similar to the one that we get with all the MAFEX figures. Nothing too special. It does articulate, so in case you want to put him in like a gliding pose, you are able to do that. So he comes with 2 hands for the kryptonite grenade launcher. Then he comes with 2 hands for the smoke grenade. Then he comes with 2 hands for the grapnel gun, 2 hands to hold the batarangs, and then 2 other ones to hold the kryptonite grenade launcher, and then another pair for the grapnel gun, and then 2 open palmed hands. Alright, so here we have a close-up of the MAFEX Justice League Batman figure. You guys can see on the face sculpt that he does have like a little bit of 5 o'clock shadow going on, kind of similar to the film. The eyes are kind of a little bit low to the cowl, which I think is just fantastic. That's what really sticks out about the face sculpt, is that the eyes are kind of looking, I'm not going to say looking low, but kind of, it's kind of like his head's tilted forward, but his eyes are looking up, and I like the way that that it looks on this figure. Looks just menacing. So right over here, it is a different cowl from the BVS Batman, and I actually prefer this cowl than that one. It took me a while to get used to the Justice League new Batman suit, because the cowl at first just looked weird to me, and then when I started when I watched it in theaters, I really wasn't digging it still, but then I watched the Justice League movie again, and I've kind of started digging it, and I got used to it. And I'm pretty sure this is one of my favorite Batman suits out of the whole bunch. But just the cowl is just spot on. You kind of see the face sculpt is a little messy as well, like I was saying before. But it's just superb, and I'm very happy the way MAFEX nailed this sculpt. And now that we go to the body, the sculpting on it, just great in my opinion. MAFEX, like I said, they just knocked this figure out of the park. I love the sculpting on the figure. I love the way the bat symbol looks. On the BVS Batman, as you guys remember, that the suit wasn't dark. It was just like a light gray color. It didn't look attractive, but the figure itself was great because of the articulation and all the cool poses you could put it in. Because at that time, there's really no good BVS Batman figure out besides, of course, Hot Toys. But Hot Toys can't be compared to anything like that. But as you guys can see, the sculpting on the suit is just superb. The muscle tone, and you can see the little padding too, just like the movie, on the abdomen and the shoulders right up here. So that's very spot on to the film, and I think that's just awesome. And even when you go to his biceps too, you kind of see that padding as well. You can see some of the line work, just fantastic. You can see right over here more padding on his ribs, so I think that's just awesome. For sure, I'm gonna collect the whole Justice League MAFEX line, because this figure looks, I mean, it's just awesome. And then I saw reviews of this guy and the Superman. Superman really doesn't catch my eye, but I'm gonna get him just to complete the whole set. And you guys can see right over here, the utility belt is, whew, it looks way better than the BVS did. Like I said, I don't have the BVS figure anymore. Just really didn't kind of find it attractive anymore because it was so scrawny. But man, this thing is just so awesome. So when we get a little bit lower, you can kind of see the sculpting going throughout the legs and everything like that. Knees are sculpted. When you articulate it, everything's sculpted, which I really do like. You kind of get the golden tips on the boots, just like the BVS Batman did. But everything on the figure is just 100. The gauntlets look fantastic on each side. This thing is just mind-blowing. Definitely gonna put this in my top 10 of the year. This figure, whew, I just can't say many more good things about the figure. Like I said, the only gripe I have is just the cape. The whole figure itself is great. Now for the MAFEX Batman's articulation, his head can look up about that much, right up there. The neck joint helps it just a tiny bit to look up a little bit more. Looks down that much. Looks left and right, so he does have two joints. He has the head and then the neck joint, so he can pivot left and right as well, so that is awesome. Arms move forward and back. They also hinge down and up on the shoulder joints, kind of like a butterfly a little bit, but like I said, you can go up and down. Has a bicep swivel, double jointed elbows that move awesome. Hands rotate 360, go side to side or left and right depending on how you have the joints. And the best thing about this Batman figure is his arms can spread out that much. The BVS Batman was not able to do that. MAFEX improved from what that figure was and just made this fantastic figure. So he does have two joints, one for the torso and then one for the abdomen, so he can tilt that much just on the chest piece. Then that extra abdomen joint helps him pivot more side to side. Another thing to be worried about, MAFEX does still have a little bit of quality issues. You just have to be careful with your figure. Don't push the limits on it because you're gonna end up breaking your figure. So he can rotate at the abdomen as well, but I'm not gonna risk it for the biscuit. Legs kick up about that much, but they start to kick outwards. And then you can lower the hip joint as well, so in case you want to put them in like more of a dynamic pose, you can. And it goes up just like that. Has an upper thigh swivel, double jointed knees, and like I said, the joints are sculpted as well. So whatever way you pose the figure, it still looks great. Feet hinge down and up, and also pivot side to side as well. So we all love the ankle pivot. Charmis loves it. I love it. Helps you put the figure in amazing poses, and especially with this figure, it's just phenomenal. Alright, so for quick comparisons, here I have him to the Marvel Legends Juggernaut series Wolverine figure, and you guys can see the MAFEX Batman stands taller than that Wolverine figure. And then here he is next to the Mezco 112 Deathstroke figure, and the Deathstroke stands just a little bit taller than the MAFEX Batman figure, but I really can't wait for these two to go at it in the solo Batman film in 2019. Cannot wait for that. And then here he is next to the Nightmare Batman figure, and they stand just about the same height. You can kind of see some of the color differences on the suit. This one's a little bit more grayer. This one is way darker, and I gotta give this one the upper hand. Then here I have him next to the Hot Toys Batman v Superman figure, and boom, you guys see that height comparison right there automatically. Alright guys, so here I have the MAFEX Justice League Batman figure all posed up for you guys, and as you guys heard throughout the whole review, you can already tell off the bat, I highly recommend the figure. Any Batman fan, any Justice League fan will definitely love this figure. Articulation is just 100%. Does come with an extra face sculpt, does come with a ton of accessories. Could have came with more kind of Batman accessories, like extra like grapple gun or maybe a grapple with a string around it. That would have been awesome too. But other than that, figure is just fantastic. Sculpting, painting, articulation, figure knocks it out of the park on all those categories, and I highly recommend it. And thank you guys for watching this video too as well. If you guys liked the video, go ahead and thumbs up and also subscribe. Follow my Instagram account, _AJ Watt, for toy news and toy pickups. Once again, guys, thanks for watching, and you guys have a wonderful week.